Hello guys, and welcome back to part 2 of the tutorial series, in which I'm going to show you how to enable the site styles functionality for your text elements. So what this is going to let you do is dynamically change the appearance of your text using the site styles panel. For example, you can change the font size or the font itself. You can also change what kind of element you want your text to be. So for example, a H3 element or back to an H1. So that's what we're going to do in this tutorial. So let's go ahead and remove this block and start from scratch. So go to add block to page, and you can select any pre-existing block that you want, but you cannot pick the custom HTML block. So I'm going to pick this one right here. Then go to edit code, and you want to delete all the code from within this block, including the CSS. So let's start by creating a new section. I'll give it a class name of tutorial 2. Inside the section, we want a new container. Inside the container, we want a row. And finally, inside the row, we want a column. Now let's go ahead and add 2 text elements. So I'm going to add an H1, it says title 1. And an H2 that says title 2. Okay, let's go ahead and preview this. If the save and close button is blurred out, all you need to do is type some text and delete it, and it's going to be re-enabled. Save and close, and as you can see, we now have a title 1 and a title 2. You can go ahead and change the text here if you want. And let's also go ahead and center this. So I'm going to go to edit code and actually let me try if I can just change it by clicking here, align. Yeah, I could. Okay, so you can change the alignment of the text by just using the align option here. So now if we go ahead and open up the site styles panel, you can see that if we try to, for example, change the font size, nothing's going to happen. And the way we can actually enable this functionality to work with our text is by adding a new clause and a new attribute. So let's go ahead and do that. So go to edit code, and for the text that you want to affect, you simply add the following clause to it. So clause mbr-font-style, like so, and then add this attribute mbr-theme-style equals display and a number. So what this number means is that display 1, for example, refers to a title 1, and display 2 would refer to a title 2, and say display 7, I think, refers to a text element. So let's change this back to 1 and click save and close. And now we can see that if we try to change the font size, that it's actually dynamically going to change. Okay, let's try the font. Yeah, everything seems to be working. So let's go ahead and add the same thing to the H2 element. So class mbr-font-style and mbr-theme-style display 2, because you remember 2 is for the title 2 element. So let's go ahead and save that, and as you can see now, when you click on it, it's going to be a title 2, and if we go ahead and change this to say 7, when we click on it, it's going to be set to text. So you can dynamically change this from in here, and it's gonna be affected inside the code. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. In the next one, we might get onto some more advanced stuff, or if I need to cover some more basic topic, I'll have a think about it. So I'll see you guys in part 3.